Alrighty, guys, it is 3:30 this Thursday, April 17th. I'm thinking Friday, but tomorrow, Friday, it's closed. No action tomorrow, so we're not opening the room tomorrow. We're back here on Monday again. But as you can tell, pretty sloppy trading day, but range bound. So we haven't gone directionally one way or the other, though they've been flopping around pretty good. So I would start off range bound going into the overnight Sunday, Monday. Unless you get some headline over the weekend, as long as you hold above that 5,300, I'm going to think range bound trading. If it starts trading below that, I'm going to be leaning towards the short side. Not expecting a rally on the long side going into the close. I don't think that's going to happen. But if anything, I would say probably expect selling. But if they can hold that 5,300 level, I would be more than happy. And let's start off range bound in the overnight going into Monday. If they close above it, we start range bound. Below it, we lean towards a short side. So still, the two trades I took this morning, one two lot, one lot, one loser, one scratch, and I'm still down 53. I have not done anything since. It's been too sloppy. I mean, the opportunity happened pretty quick, so I was tempted to get on the short side, but they were just flopping around up here. I figured, like, man, these guys are setting it up to maybe squeeze it to the long side. So I just kind of left it, and then when it happens pretty dramatically, right straight down. So you sit and twist in the wind for a long time, and then something happens. It's one of these frustrating days. But as I said, don't need to lose more money than that. So a couple of trades there, and we'll see if an opportunity arises later on here. But at this point, that's where I'm at. Looking at the NASDAQ and the bonds. The bond market holding on to their gains. They're holding on to that 114.15 level. Good sign. And so far, if they can do that, we're starting range bound. And below that one, the 114.12 to 14, I'm going to lean towards the short side. And if we close above it, then that's going to be flat out range bound. So that's the bonds going into the overnight. NASDAQ, same story there. They're actually in a pretty good shape too. They're barely holding that level, that 350 level. They're trading right at it. So if they can manage to close above it, I'm going to stay on the range bound. If they close below it and start selling into the close, I'm going to start on the short side of this. Definitely below that 3 to 10 area. If they close below that one, we're starting from the short side going into the overnight. But at this point, it looks like we may have a range bound close. So starting with that for now, then we'll see. If they close below that, the 350 and the 310 area, these two support areas, then we'll start from the short side. No trades on the bonds or the NASDAQ today. It's still too sloppy. It's not that sloppy, but it's been like between the ES and NASDAQ, there's pretty wild swings back and forth. And then finally, oil and gold. So gold, pretty good move to the downside, backing off the highs. And right now, there's been slowly grinding this right back up again. So pretty good short happening here. We talked about that this morning. It could be a violent rotation down, all the way down here to the 3,300s. And then a prompt reversal right back up here to the 3330. So I would start range bound on gold. The bias is still to the upside. They bounced off the lows and they traded right back up again. So range bound bias to the upside on gold. Look to buy weakness in the overnight. And then finally oil. Squeezing it to the upside, up here at the 65 level. So definitely some strength on oil. This is the last trading day on the May expiration. We're rolling to June on Monday. You can see getting it thin here. So we're going to be rolling that one, and then we'll see where we end up. I haven't checked what the futures price is on the June expiration yet, so it's going to be a surprise on Monday. Alrighty, guys. So trade the oil from the long side, gold from the long side to get into the overnight, at least to get started. Back to the ES, and so far just kind of right at the mean and the mode flopping around. So chances are we're going to be stuck here going into the close. At least that would be probably the best outcome of the days. If they start seeing a bunch of selling, yeah, I would be a little bit worried about it, but we'll see what happens. All right, guys, we'll wrap it there. You guys have a great Easter, and I'll see you back on Monday. All right, later.